Hey guys, so your Muay Thai workout of the day from home. To start with, you're going to start with a 1 kilometer run. If you can't run, do a similar distance on the bike, so probably double it. If you don't have a bike, just do some skipping, maybe 5 minutes of skipping. Then refer to yesterday's stance work. So the stepping forwards with the check in between, 5 times, 6 punches, and then steps back. So just do that half a dozen times. Today's focus is primarily on knees and elbows. So to start with, right long knee, 20 reps. So stepping forward just very slightly with the left foot with a very slight turnout. So you see Jack's foot, he's turning it out about 45 degrees. That allows him to get more hip drive into the knee. To make it harder, hold the knee for a second when you're fully extended, just to get a lot of control over it. Super important. If we can do it slow and controlled, it's going to be much better when we start having speed. Make sure we're driving through the hips, very important. So just do a couple from side on, Jack. So as you see, his momentum's driving forwards, not up. Once we've done this, we'll come back to center. We're going to do a left step up knee, so Jack will step forward to his right and throw the left knee. It's the same thing on the opposite side. Bit more momentum because we're walking forwards into this one. Same thing in terms of pivoting the foot out, keeping the guard up nice and high. We'll do a couple from side on. Driving that knee forwards. Lovely. Then the last knee you're going to do, so once you've done 20 right, 20 step up left, you're going to do 20 switch left knees. So same thing as the switch on the roundhouse kick from yesterday. Hips stay facing forwards, pivot the foot, and then as we extend, if that foot's pivoted, hips will just naturally rotate through. We'll be able to throw a nice long knee. Couple from side on. Good. So take your time with these, don't rush through it, guys. If you feel you need to do more than 20, do more than 20. Now elbows, so we're gonna just start off just with our basic horizontal, our crossing elbows. So right elbow, left elbow, you can do 20 of each, so 40 in total. Making sure everything comes from the feet and the hips. Look, it's not just Jack's elbows moving. Look at his feet and look at his hips. That moves first, that creates momentum and power and everything for the elbow. Making sure the elbow direction is horizontal. We can go slightly horizontal and then down, sort of chopping down over a guard. And also make sure as you're throwing it, you've got one hand up, okay? You can elbow your opponent, they can elbow you. Once we've done these, we're gonna move on to spearing elbows. Same thing, 20 each side, 20 right, 20 left, 40 in total. So stepping forwards to create momentum and driving that elbow straight up through the middle of the guard, keeping everything nice and tight. Once we've done these, so our 40 total elbows, we're going to move on to our right spinning elbow. So when we're doing our spinning elbow, we start off with a little step across the body with the left foot. From here, we rotate and look over our shoulder, and then the elbow flows. So another one just broken down. So step, rotate, look over the shoulder, and elbow. When we put it all together and get rid of the pauses, get a pretty powerful technique and a fair bit of momentum. But if you can't do it slow, you won't be able to do it fast. So start slow, smooth it out, then add speed. Now, if we're feeling really confident with these, then we'll just progress them over to the bag. So we'll go with just the spinning elbow, but you can do the exact same for the horizontal elbows and the spearing elbows. Step across, elbow, we'll do a few nice and slow, and then we'll add some speed and some power. One more. Lovely. Okay, so once we've done them, we have some pad and some bag work. Everything's for 1 minute rounds. You've got 4 different things, 4 minutes. So you're gonna start off with 4 elbows. So the 4 basic elbows, 2 horizontal, 2 spearing. So Jack's just gonna do them in the air right now. So he'll go left, right horizontal, left, right spearing. Just practice this, we should be fine with that. You're just gonna keep moving around, very shadow sparring style. So we'll do that for 1 minute, so set a timer. If you don't have a timer on your phone where you can do little intervals, I recommend downloading. There's plenty of interval timers. Tabata timer is a pretty good one. Once that minute buzzer goes, you move on to right knee followed by a right roundhouse kick. So you're gonna knee and skip into a roundhouse kick. Again, knee, skip into a roundhouse kick. So watch this a few times if you need to, guys. See what's going on with the feet. Make sure we get it right, and just keep coming back to this if you get stuck. Then after that 1 minute is done, we move on to the left knee, left roundhouse kick, same thing. So you can go step or switch, left knee, straight into the left kick. And then when that buzzer goes, we're going to then move on to jab, cross, right elbow. So you can throw a horizontal crossing elbow or a spearing elbow. Up to you. Same thing. Try and treat it like shadow sparring. Try and make it nice and realistic, moving around a little bit. Maintain that stance. Go slow as you start feeling more confident. Then we can start adding a bit more speed onto it. All right. And then for the conditioning piece, which I'll run you guys through, you're going to do 2 minutes of work, 1 minute of rest by 4 rounds. In that 2 minutes of work, you start with 10 burpees. So burpee being, drop down to the floor, hips and chest, make contact with the floor, jump up, reach overhead. So once you've done the 10, whatever time's remaining, say there's a minute left, into your shadow sparring for the remainder of the time. Timer goes, 1 minute rest, you start again once that minute rest is over. 4 rounds, enjoy.